Hello, this is Akiko Sedano at stampinginthemeadows.com in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. And thank you so much for joining me today. I know it's a holiday and it's a special day, and I really appreciate folks taking the time out to watch me today. So let me find myself and we will get started. I need to refresh, I think. There we go. Okay. All right. Hi, Chi. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be making a bundle, making a card with this pretty Zany Zoo bundle. And hi, Karen. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining me today. I know it's a busy day, and so I really appreciate folks joining me. But this Zany Zoo bundle, I am so excited about. It is really the cutest thing. It's got 6 different little critters on that are stamps that are great for stamping and then coloring, and then you've got a couple of different sentiments that would be good for it, but you can always bring in some other sentiments. But I think this will be great for doing a lot of cards for a lot of different occasions for a lot of different people as well. And then you've got dies that both cut out all of the different animals, and also you've got some dies that coordinate with some of the different scenes. Yes, that's the one I'm going to be using today, Karen. You've got trees, and then you've got a little vase with flowers and clouds, and then balloons, and then more flowers, and then you've got this little curtain, which is perfect for the little ballerina over here. Now, before we go too much further, let me also show you the designer series paper, because I think this is the best part. This really extends the piece. You've got the critters, and each of these designer series, each of these panels has a different theme. The first one has an outdoor theme, which is perfect for the little trees and the clouds. And this little skunk right here can be cut out, and then you can either fussy cut, or if you've got one of those cutting machines that you can cut out all the images, you can do that as well. This would be perfect. But then all of these have the outdoor theme. So you've got chasing butterflies and camping. It is really a cute stamp set show. This is really gorgeous. I love it. Chasing butterflies, doing the campfire here, and then bird watching and hiking. The little piggy with his backpack there. It's just really cute. So these can either be fussy cut or be fussy cut, or, like I said, using an electronic machine. And then here is the, I'm thinking of this as a home time panel of paper with lots of different images. And some of these images you can add additional color to, like the little hedgehog painting right here. You can color different pieces of that, but that can be cut out. The little cooking theme, reading, and yoga. And then, of course, the knitting, and lots of different cute images there. The next one is outdoor playing. So this, I think of going to the park and riding a scooter, riding roller skates, a unicycle, or there's another scooter, riding your bicycle. This reminds me of taking my grandkids to the park and stuff. So same thing here. You can cut out the images. On this one, the die will cut out this little alligator. This is one of the images that is in the stamp set as well. So you can stamp that, or you can cut it out with the designer series paper. And then there's the party theme, where you've got the cupcakes. And so if you've got other little stamp sets that have cupcakes, that will work perfect with this, with the little blower thing and balloons, and here you've got the little raccoon with the balloons. This one will probably be cut out with the die. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure, because this is almost exactly the same as that image. So this would be great for making any kind of birthday themed card for, I think, anybody. This would go for perfect with just anybody, kids of all ages. And then you've got your music themes, and then you've got in the stamp set, you've also got some of the notes so that you can carry that over, and you've got the little turtle, singing karaoke, and or just singing, and then the little froggy playing cute. Oh, these are so cute, and this is just wonderful. And then the little, I don't know what he is, playing the banjo and the bongo drums and the accordion. So this designer series paper, I think, just extends the theme in the stamp set and the dies even further. And then you've got all of the dancers, and they're all wearing tutus and doing all kinds of fun things. So this would be perfect for a wild boar. Thank you, Karen. Lots of different things for a little girl's party. And then on the back, you've got the basically black and white designs that you can either color or you can use to contrast with lots of different just general designs. So I think the designer series paper here is just wonderful. And the stamp set is wonderful too. And so what I decided to do was, originally I was going to stamp the alpaca. And I think it's just so cute with the alpaca knitting because there's a lot of alpaca wool yarns that you get. So it's, of course, you're going to have the alpaca knitting. And so I've already die cut a lot of things as well. And I decided to use this guy, and I decided to use, I guess it could be a guy, sitting down, and I've already die cut this out. Now hold on a second. Let me find my little cheat sheet with the colors in this paper. So the colors are Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Lemon Lime Twist, Pool Party, Crumb Cake, and Basic Black. So that's the colors that are in the DSP, and I've used some of those colors in my card today. So the first thing, like I said, the first thing I did was I went ahead and I cut this alpaca from the DSP, and I'm going to go ahead and I want to pop this up with dimensionals, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to a basic white panel, because that way it'll be a little bit stronger and a little bit stiffer. That's so cute. I think of all the people that I know that are knitters, and this is just the perfect thing. But it's not just knitting. It's like a lot of different crafty things as well. You had the artist and stuff too. So I think it would be perfect for a lot of different things. So I've got this guy all set. And then I've got another panel of that paper. And I've cut this out, and I'm going to adhere this to, and this is the Lost Lagoon. So this is, I'm going to use, my card base is going to be Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to adhere this to the front with just some liquid glue, and just put this on the center here. Lost Lagoon was not one of the colors that was in the DSP, but I think it worked out. It works out well. I think the bear reading, that kind of reminds me of a Goldilocks kind of thing, doesn't it? The bear reading the book. This kind of looks, I think that's supposed to be Pool Party in the bowl, but it looks like it goes real well with the Lost Lagoon. So I've got that adhered, and I just adhere straight to the front of the card base. And then I did something different too. One of the, since this is an arts and craftsy kind of thing, I went ahead and I took the one of the stamp sets in the and this is a retiring stamp set, and unfortunately I think it's already completely sold out, but it's the Stitchery. I fell in love with the stamp set when it first came out, and I finally got a chance to use it. So what I did was I stamped it on a strip of Flirty Flamingo, Lemon Lime Twist, another Lost Lagoon Twist, and Crumb Cake. And so I stamped it in Versamark, and then I went over it in with white embossing powder. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these strips, and I'm going to just put them on my, adhere them to the card with liquid glue. And I think that the the sewing strips really, really kind of coordinate with, it's another needle craft, so it really coordinates with the knitting. And I'm going to mount that on a panel of Petal Pink, a scalloped rectangle. And I'm going to just lie these across randomly because I just love this set, and I thought this would be, it goes great with it. And you know what? This reminds me of being in junior high school, in home ec, learning all the sewing and cooking and all of that sort of thing. That's what the homey thing reminds me of. So I just had to use that. Yes, it's a fun set, Tara. Thanks so much for joining me. I feel bad, Cheryl, that this set has sold out the stitches, but I thought that they would be fun to use with it kind of goes with the theme, and I just did this in white embossing powder and just stick it on here like this. And so these colors are this is again the Lost Lagoon, ties into the card base, and the Flirty Flamingo I thought would be would pick up with the Petal Pink. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere the scalloped rectangle with the dimensionals. I'll adhere that to the side on top of the stitch shape. So this is definitely a crafty lady. So pull off the dimensional covers, and then I will put this down. I was torn between using a scalloped rectangle versus using the radiating stitches rectangle, but I went ahead with this one, and so hopefully this will be fine. So there we go. And then I'll take my layered alpaca and I will adhere that on top with the dimensionals as well, with more dimensionals. Here we go. Pull the covers off. And I want to put this kind of on the side right here. And I think that looks straight. Now this, if you stamp this, you could color it in any color way that you want to match whatever background you want. And then I also cut out this cute little table that comes in there in the set of dies, and I cut this out of Crumb Cake. And so I'm going to adhere this right next to the alpaca with oh, I'm barely in the screen, sorry about that. I'm going to adhere this with liquid glue on the side here. We want the table to be straight. And then the there's a little vase, and then the little flowers also. And I'm just going to use one of the flowers, but these are so tiny. And I cut the vase out of Pool Party. This is the vase die, and then these are the little flowers, and they're really, really tiny. I cut the vase out of Pool Party, and I used Saffron, but you could, I think this would be also very nice with the new Lemon Lolly cardstock, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a tiny dot of glue here so I can stick my flower in the vase so that it's in the right place here. There, and my fingers are going to get all messy. And then I'm going to take a glue dot and put that on the back of the vase. Make sure my flower is coming out the top. See, that looks fine. And then I'll put the vase on the table, and it's just a little bit below. Let's see if it and stick that up like that. These are such tiny pieces. There. Okay, I think that works out well. So I have also a panel of lemon lime twist, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and I don't use labels on my sentiment, sorry about that. But I'm going to use the You're Too Wonderful sentiment, and I'm going to stamp that in tuxedo black ink on the lemon lime twist. And then I'm going to cut this guy out with the small circle die from the Radiating Circles dies. And these circle dies are from the online exclusives collection. So they're available. Actually, they I think right now they're sold out, but they'll be back in stock soon. I'm going to come over to my die cutting machine and cut that out, and I'll be right back. There, so we've got the little sentiment, and I'm going to stick this right here, and I'll stick a little bit of a dimensional on the side here and stick some glue dots over here. Here's another piece. There we go. Make sure I'm on the side here. I'm going to do it this way. There we go. And then get glue dots for the other side there. One more. All right. My glue dots are there. Remove my dimensional cover. And take this right over here. I think that's good. There we go. And then I made a little gingham bow, because that when I first took home ec, that's the first thing we did was make gingham aprons. So I thought, it's got to be gingham. And one of the nice things that I was happy about is that this gingham ribbon, this black and white gingham ribbon, is going to be carrying over in the new catalog. So it's great. So there we go. Let's see. Let's get some gems, and I wasn't sure whether I should use. I think I'm going to go ahead and use. These are the In Color solid gems, and these are going to be retiring as well, but the Parakeet Party goes pretty well with the lemon lime twist. There is a subtle difference in those colors, but let's stick this right here. Oh, you know what, I want it over here, and add just a little more brightness, a little bit more green brightness to the card in various spots. And then I'll stick another big one right here. So just a little bit more green to pop the color on that. So that's going to be my card front. So it's a simple card, but I think the theme is just perfect for crafty ladies. Now, for the bottom of my card, for my inside of my card, what I decided to do was echo the stitching. So I've mounted each of those stitches on my stamping block here, and I'm going to start with the Crumb Cake ink and use use the stitch, the blanket stitch, I guess, and do that in Crumb Cake, and that looks good. Stick this in the bottom of my and then the next one is the Lost Lagoon, and I have my old style Lost Lagoon stamp pad. Thank you. Dug that out of the basement and use this straight stitch one to put that at the bottom on top of that in Lost Lagoon. It still works. I figured at this point I would spend some money on getting some of the newer other colors that I didn't have. Spent some time going through my basement when I found out all of the new colors, and I did not have Lemon Lime Twist, so I got a new Lemon Lime Twist pad. And this one is, this is the pair of parallel stitches. So do this in Lemon Lime Twist. Yeah, that looks good. And just stamp this at the bottom. That, I think I smeared that a little bit. No, it's not too bad. And then finally go with the Flirty Flamingo with the big zigzag stitch. So this would be any of my crafter friends. Be perfect. This would be perfect for, because they are wonderful. Crafters are wonderful. There. And I'm just going to leave the inside like that. And going to use my Stampin' Seal to adhere the inside to the inside of the card. I'm going to move this because that is dangerous. I'm going to end up messing things up with that. And I will have all the information on this card on my blog post tomorrow morning. There is the inside of the card. And there's my card for today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye. Thank you.